Big Cranky really is fucking
Testing.
Aggressively laid back.
We all just launched at K-Way.
It wasn't recorded, so.
Copy you.
Did it really happen?
I was just going to say, then did it even happen?
I don't know.
All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Natty19 Podcast. This is Jonathan Marshall, and we are back again, bringing the D&D to you and yours. If you like what we're doing and want to support us, you can go on over to iTunes and leave us a written review. That helps us a bunch. You can also find us on Patreon if you prefer to support us that way. It is worth mentioning, we do offer bonus content to our patrons over there for various support tiers, so if you are curious about any of that, you can go over to patreon.com/natty19 for all of the info. But now, it is time to bring it Natty19 style. Tomb of Annihilation. Hit the music.
What's the Wesson update? I don't even know.
I think he's almost done.
Well, yeah.
He just entered the 100-mile woods like a week ago or a few days ago.
Okay, yeah. Someone had posted, we had been a little bit, we were like, we haven't heard from Dustin in a while. Should he be in Maine by now? Where did he go?
Yeah, someone on top of Mount Washington.
So
that was almost 20
beginning
days
of
ago.
August, yeah.
Oh, wow. He should be, done, right?
That's what I
Probably,
said.
I think he's got like
now.
a week left.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. And then I was like, we were like, oh, weird that we haven't heard from him. So then I Facebook stalked everybody in his group to make sure he was okay. And someone had posted a picture on the 18th of them finishing the trail, and Dustin had liked it. So I did some investigative work.
6 days ago, he said he was entering the 100-mile wilderness tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, 6 days
And
ago.
what's that, the final
too.
stretch, the 100-mile
It's
wilderness?
like a stretch before you get to... It's not the final stretch, but it's a section in Maine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So last episode, you guys had solved that. We pretty much spent it solving the... you guys leveled up, and then we had spent it solving the puzzle in Ijin's tomb with the floor tiles. Xavril had gone in while Irimae, for the most part, Irimae had guided him from one hieroglyph to the next using the peephole
For
in
the
the
whole
wall.
part.
I kind of like
For the
that.
whole part.
I kind of like that puzzle. It's it wasn't like too complicated or too hard, but it was kind of fun, like a little cooperative.
Yeah. It left a lot of room for deceit.
I agree.
And the double-
Until we came to doubles. And then
Yeah,
it
the
kind
doubles
got
were kind of cool.
nerve-wracking.
That was really cool because the puzzle wasn't overcomplicated, but it was still high risk. It made it fun.
Yeah, it added tension, having the double options.
I mean, I don't think it would have mattered, but it was still fucking
It may not have mattered.
Yeah, we'll
but
never
it
know.
definitely was more tense.
Yeah, it made it more tense. I think that was the point.
Right.
Yeah, and the consequences, too, are just dire. I mean, if those
Right.
locusts came out, forget it. You know, it was somewhat of an easy puzzle, but...
My slow ass just realized that darkness was the end of the mouth.
Mm.
If we would have dropped through that thing everybody was trying to get Irimae to go into,
Yeah, that's true.
the green,
Upstairs? Yep.
You would have landed right on top of
I would have
the-
landed right on top of the sarcophagus.
And then what, though?
Then if I would have opened it, we don't know, because if the tiles weren't triggered, it could have triggered the trap, or I could have opened it, grabbed it, and then just flew the fuck back up, and it would have been over.
You'd probably be dead.
Yeah.
I'm with
And
Kapernicus.
Yeah.
you would have been dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because without pressing the tiles, I imagine opening that would just locust swarm.
Yeah, I think that you're right.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure
remember the
if the-
sarcophagus unlocked as you
Once
pressed-
I hit the final
Oh,
He
step.
hit the
yeah,
final step.
that's
So
right.
so a person would have been in the room
And I couldn't
with
have
no
forced it with a -1 strength. I would have just been stuck in a boat waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
right, waiting for you guys to what though? Because at that point they were still exploring. You guys would
We
have
still could have flew back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been your only other alternative. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to solve the puzzle from this side of the block, right?
But if we dropped down from below, we wouldn't have had the vision of the dwarf coming in, would we have?
No, not yet.
Yeah, I saw that.
No.
At that
So then,
point,
if you decided to investigate the room,
yeah,
then you would have been screwed.
then I would have
But
fucked.
we have an actual pickle going on.
But I do think that Irimae would have
do.
absolutely noticed the floor.
We do have an actual pickle going on right now.
Yes.
we do. So
A
continuing.
non-hypothetical pickle.
Gotta watch you guys.
Can you
in
share?
hypotheticals.
A cucumber.
So
A
continuing
real
onward.
pickle.
Continuing
A dill
onward.
pickle.
Continuing on.
What am I missing?
I don't know. I just like interrupting.
Continuing
A kosher
onward.
dill pickle. Alright, we're done.
Next.
And unsalted.
So continuing
Not
onward.
kosher.
What the fuck? Not funny. It was over. Continuing onward. You guys continued through the crawl space, and you had entered a little bit of a pickle.
Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch.
You stole my metaphor.
I'm going to edit yours out. No, so you guys have...
That cackle.
Hey, what do we have here is a situation where Svitlangi and Kapernicus are in the process of suffocating. No, suffocation hasn't begun yet, but you are trapped in this revolving bullshit trap.
If we're gonna die here, you're gonna die first, Snake Woman.
As it
Calm
turned,
yourself, Drow.
blocking Svitlangi and Kapernicus in this tiny 10-foot space. Another opening was revealed to Irimae and Xavril. The passage continues north to south. In the center of that passage, a corpse lay on the ground, probably suffocated. But you won't know until you investigate. What are you doing?
Irimae beginning to panic a little at her friend's disappearance will look around herself, just trying to notice anything that she can do to maybe rotate it again before she has to move forward towards a dead corpse.
All right, give me a investigation check.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna re-roll that with a with my luck feat, and that is a 16.
16. Okay, hold on. Zaves is handing me a note. Zavril's handing me a note.
Would you like to share with the class?
Right. A 16, you say. Are you panicking? Is that why you couldn't find anything? You don't know, but you don't find anything that can help you in this in your current in your vicinity.
So after Irimae kind of palms the walls around her, trying to figure out what's going on, she switches her focus to the dead body.
The dead body, which is now 10 feet to the south of you,
Are you walking forward
crawling.
into the... Yeah, crawling into the passageway?
Irimae will crawl one space forward to get a better look at the body.
Okay.
Xavril is going to follow right behind her, but because he doesn't have natural night vision, he is... Or... Irimae, reach back and grab my hand. I can't see inside of here.
Irimae will say the passage is too tight, and she'll extend her leg backwards so he can reach for her ankle.
Oh. You're giving me your ankle, huh?
That's all I can do.
I mean, it's a wide enough passage where you're not like in like this.
Okay,
you know?
all right. So if I'm able, I will reach back. Don't be scared, Xavril. It's gonna be okay.
All right.
John, you see on the...
I do. All right. Irimae, as you reach back to take Xavril's hand,
That motherfucker.
You didn't.
streamers of light emanate from the tip of the horn. And as they swirl around you, they form into a spectral rabbit with a single horn on its brow. A female voice whispers, "Quick, quick, let me in! We must stop a Sararak!" And you feel the invasive force of Vijin.
I know who you are, Ejin. You're the one that spoiled the soup.
I forgot about that.
Ejin, you must yield. This one is taken, Obalaka says, as a battle ensues.
Fight. It's like a Pokemon fight.
So Xavril,
Squirtle.
Xavril had the note that Xavril had passed to me. He was tricking.
And you didn't
Irimae.
let me put my ankle back. You fucker.
It would have been the same anyway. Just wouldn't have been as cool.
Okay.
All you had to do was touch it. You know.
And for those who are wondering, I had a 22 sleight of hand.
You wouldn't need a sleight of hand. I fucking trusted you.
All right, Irimae. As this battle ensues, lights are flashing everywhere, and then as the lights begin to dim, a low pulsing sensation. And from every time it kind of pulses into view, the light, you see the shadow of an Almirage rising. Okay, now where did we leave off?
I don't have time for you. We have to move forward.
I gotta get Ejin's card now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight it because you're
Ovalak
fucking.
is lame.
You're suffocating. Normally, Irimae would have fought it, but her friend is, Well, I don't know you're suffocating, but you're gone.
Right. So where's Ovalaka go now?
We're not chump.
Yeah, but if you have no way to move, I mean, once it's your turn, you can look around. But what if you're stuck and it's up to us?
All we have to do is cross this path.
Oh, Sir Irimae, you also have the horn as well now.
So she's still wearing the ring though of Ovalaka, right?
No, all of her magic items are unattuned now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So my armor class is now fucking nothing again.
Oh, bummer.
And also my glasses. my glasses up my shit too. I have to look at that. All right.
Bloody Jin's power is way better, I think.
Yeah, the power is great, but its fucking flaw is pretty shitty.
Ooh, what is his power?
It's good. What is your AC with that power?
Yeah.
That's got to make your AC fucking pretty
1
comparable.
million.
Well, I don't know how it works. Wait a minute.
That's your new dex score, yeah. What? 23 dex.
Bonus?
What?
Jeez.
So what does that make my bonus?
Put it into Beyond.
Yeah, I don't.
+2 for everything
Pop
over
open the
10.
player's handbook.
So you're going to be getting a +6.
Yeah, we've been probably doing
Yeah,
this
it
wrong.
makes
Like we
sense.
should tell like the listeners what these bonuses are, like from the possession, probably.
You think so?
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah, they should probably know.
It has been fun to like keep it a secret.
And I'm
But-
really sorry, but I don't know the
Well,
formula
if it comes
for
into
determining
play, it
armor
would be
class.
revealed, right?
Right.
I'm raising it right now. If you had
I
a
also need to
23
figure out what my base armor class is.
dex. Christy's pissed.
Dude, with a 23 dex,
She
that's
is.
going to give you plus... let's
6.
see, 6.
I have recalculating to do.
So you'll have a +6 to your armor, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't there
If
a
you're not-
Barbie, a very controversial Barbie doll a long time ago
Are
that
you about
said something
Well,
like,
To make me
"Math is
comparable to a
hard."
Barbie. You
No, there was-
motherfucker.
I'm saying it was a very controversial.
I'm at least a Bratz doll.
It was a very
Okay? One
controversial
of those slutty
Barbie
ones with the
doll.
big eyeballs.
And the
I wasn't
tattoos and
comparing you to a Barbie doll.
Uh-huh.
So without any
Oh
armor.
my God, this beer!
So
Got
without.
Christy all worked up.
So what does that put you at? Without any armor or magic items, your natural AC is 16.
No.
No.
I think it's 13.
Yeah, sounds right.
I think that it's
more beer.
Yes.
I think that it's 13, but I'm not
No.
No, you
No,
space
it should be
10,
16.
and then you get plus 6 bonus from your new dex. So it's 16.
16 before you add any of your armor or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
And
so-
nothing's. I have no magic item, so it has to be 16. So that's what it is currently. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but are you wearing like a robe or anything like
Or
that?
a ring.
I'm
Yeah,
wearing.
they're all unattuned. When
Yes, I am,
Obalaka
but they're
leaves
all
you-
unattuned.
Yeah, when Obalaka leaves you, all your magic items become unattuned.
Not just the ones related to him.
Right, all of them. Obalaka's special power is you can attune one additional magic item.
Which actually also means that.
Svitlangi would have liked that.
Well, Svitlangi doesn't want to. He has intimacy issues and isn't letting anybody
No,
in.
that's-
The god powers are fucking sweet.
All right.
No, she does not want these things. And
I think
Seth
Swaney's
is
is
far
pretty sweet
greater.
too, the psychic attack at will.
Jesus, you're just giving away everybody's secret powers.
Stop
already
it.
revealed
Stop,
it.
you stop
Yeah, I
it.
used
We
it
just
on
said
the
that we were
auto.
gonna fucking give them away.
That's why I love Wongo. I feel like Wongo is perfect for Cappy. It's like his god. or-
It's your new.
Is there going to be a montage
Patron?
with Wongo and
Yeah.
Cappy? Like,
Thank
Holding
you
hands
for
on the
knowing
beach.
that word. I was like, it's your new thing.
Yes, me and Wongo are gonna run down the beaches together.
Is that what you're telling Svitlangi right now as you're like in this tight quarters?
We're
You got
gonna
a little,
throw.
you got a little lighter in there between you
burning
guys.
us. The lighter's burning up all of our oxygen.
We're gonna throw Day Nocturne
We both have
into
dark
the
vision.
sea.
I think a single person has 24 hours of air, so split between two, you have 12 hours of air in there.
You have 12 hours to live, Snake Woman. What do you want to do with your last remaining time? As he twirls his drow finger.
Gross.
That is gross. But if I only have 12 hours to live,
It's all about perspective.
The horn Irimae, I may as well tell you now before I forget, so you can write it down so I can get rid of this. Once you identify it and attune it, it's a rod of wonder.
you know, I happen to have one of those.
Whoa.
What's its special power?
You're about
wonder
to
where-
find out.
It's
You
actually.
wonder where his rod is.
Oh.
Oh, damn. It's
Zinga.
it's a wand of wonder. I was just
All
teasing.
right.
Rod of Wonder. Plus 3 haste.
So the wand of wonder, and that itself, if you want to look into it, it's actually right up your alley. It's got 7 charges. James is looking at me like I'm an asshole. He's like, you had to. It's got 7 charges, and while holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and choose a target within 120 feet of you. The target can be a creature, an object, or a point in space. Roll a 1d100 and consult the following table to discover what happens. If the effect causes you to cast a spell from the wand, the spell save DC is 15, so it's pretty good. If the spell normally has a range expressed in feet, the range becomes 120 if it isn't already. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily.
Who's got this thing?
At
And it can
dawn.
hold up to 7 charges.
Jin's horn.
Oh.
It gains
You're welcome.
1d6 charges plus 1, and its max is 7.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you roll a 1, if you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20, and on a 1, the wand crumbles into dust and is destroyed.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah. Wait, or I
It's
don't know.
gonna
Have you
happen
seen
the
my
first
rolls?
time she tries to.
She
Yeah.
can't even roll a 1 for her.
It also
It's a
acts.
good thing you have sorcerer points.
It is, yes.
It's also doubles as an arcane focus as well. So you can,
That is fucking awesome.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm into it.
Man, I'm going to track down some Almirages and start
Right?
slaying them.
Yeah. So have you ever? Yeah, that doesn't end
It's going
Somebody
to
well.
be like a rhino
It goes
horn.
positive.
Some of these effects on the wand are fucking awesome. Just some of them: fireball, lightning bolts, it casts invisibility.
Poaching almirages.
This is like the super rare drop. You run the dungeon 1,000 times and don't get it, and then the noob comes in, runs it one time,
And hands it to her. Gives it away to her.
I've been trying to get that forever.
But yeah, so there.
Our next party's got to be almirage poachers.
Yeah.
All right, so you got that corpse in the center of the room, Svitlangi and Kapernicus. Is there
What?
anything you want to do while you're in there?
I thought we were doing it.
Sorely mistaken.
No. You're the one that's like propositioned. Svitlangi's the one that's holding up her hand. Like,
You're terrible at reading other people, Snake. You obviously tricked me into this situation. You probably knew that the trap would lead us down here.
you
And
were
then
just,
we'd be alone together.
you're just feeling regret, Joe. I feel it as well. But what is?
You silly snake.
I might be getting a little drunk. Imagine a half drow, and half Yuanti.
So it would be a quarter drow and
Half Yuanti and a quarter. What are your other half?
Human.
Okay.
Huma.
All right.
I would kill that baby. It would be too weak.
Jesus.
Wow.
This took a dark turn.
Take a dark turn. Speaking of
Just
turns,
like the room you guys were in.
Seth would not approve of this union.
Can I ask you something about that? Is
It
it
would
Seth
be an
or Seth?
abomination.
Seth.
Huh.
I think
Okay.
now you got me looking at my notes.
Set is from Conan, right?
Okay,
Yes.
that's where I'm like, yeah.
Set is the snake
Makes
god
me
in
kind of
Conan.
want to play Conan.
Yeah.
I watched.
Pretty much the same thing.
I watched
It is
Conan
basically
the other
same.
night
Yep. It's a good,
Good
one.
for you.
on my lonesome.
Which one?
The
Barbarian?
Exiles.
I believe the first one.
On Blu-ray?
No, on HBO or some shit.
Okay.
Or Netflix on a streaming device.
HD.
It holds
When he
up
punches
so
the
well.
camel.
It did. I enjoyed
When he
it.
punches
it was
the camel.
It was enjoyable.
Yeah, he's
Shit is hilarious.
All right, we've been
My
in this
favorite
room. We've
movies.
only got a little bit of time left. We haven't even left.
All right.
We haven't even done anything. We haven't even done anything.
These Papa Zottle beers. Got us all going.
so fucking aggressively laid back.
They are aggressively laid back.
I hate that.
I need to know what you guys are doing.
Oh,
It's on Irimae.
We need to.
Yes, it is on Irimae. Is it up? Are we leaving? We're leaving their scene and we're coming into ours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently.
Yeah, there's nothing to see here.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure if they wanted to look for, I don't know, perception checks or anything like that, but there's nothing anyway. I was just giving them the opportunity to do so. So what do you got going on?
So Irimae is nervous to move forward to look at the body.
We need to make it to the other side. It's the only way it will.
I understand
turn
that we
back.
need to make it to the other side, but the person that passed through the center of this passage is now dead. Xavril?
Irimae, what would you normally do in this situation? Yijin says to you.
Well, normally I'd make somebody else do it.
Well, then let's go ahead.
It was a horrible idea.
Why wait for somebody else to do it? We've
Because-
done that so many other times before. Let's just go.
Okay.
I like this Eugene character. It's almost like a British nanny.
Irimae will move 1 square forward and look
I
at the
love how
body.
you guys just succumb to the fucking 9 gods. You just do what I tell you.
They're so weak.
Irimae continues. All right.
So what happened to the ring that she was wearing?
It's just unattuned to me now.
Yeah, she's still wearing it. She's not tuned.
Okay.
So you're at the body now, the corpse. It belongs to a dragonborn.
Neat.
Ew.
Looks to be of a paladin
Ew.
of the yellow banner. You guys are finding, what's this, the 3rd, 4th yellow banner body?
Third,
It's
Third?
the fourth.
Third yellow banner.
Is it third?
Well, yeah.
what we found in the ring,
The
in
dwarf.
the locust room. And now here.
Dragonborn. Quite a motley crew.
The yellow banner company had come in, and one by
I thought
one.
there was another one too.
Irimae
but-
recognizes that it's a yellow bannerman, and the thought does occur to her that it's quite the crew of individuals, and it makes her think of her friends. And she's anxious to find Kapernicus and even Svitlangi.
Well, we may as well search the body.
Irimae's so sentimental.
He's not using any of this stuff. And you see the shadow of Ijin leap out of you and just start rifling through things.
Would you be careful?
Nothing is actually moving.
So Irimae will move forward and examine the body, search the body cautiously as to not end up in the same predicament as it.
All right, on the body, you find a Yakowa. Not all. It makes you think of Zimwa B when you find it.
Yeah,
Aw.
Zimwa B.
This
Been a
dead
long
body
time
is
since we
so
heard that name.
nostalgic.
Yeah, there's a Dungeoneer's pack. I don't know if you're writing any of this down or just memorizing it.
I don't really care about any of it.
Might come in handy. There's, let me see, I'm just going to give you the monetary value of this stuff because none of it's gems. There's an ivory back scratcher that's worth 25 gold pieces.
Now I'm into that.
Ivory back scratcher worth 25 gold pieces. There's a holy symbol of Bahamut
Going once,
worth 25 gold pieces.
going twice.
Nobody's in there. That back scratcher's fucking mine.
No, I want the
No,
Bahamut.
Bahamut
Oh, you
holes.
can have that.
You aren't even there.
Oh shit! You're right.
Most importantly, a red crystal eyeball
That I will pocket.
measuring 1 inch in diameter.
I just broke my pencil.
Mechanical pen.
Yeah, I let too much
So
lead
we're
out.
up to 6 eyes, huh?
Yep. Now, as you're rifling through the body, you hear a click, and again, the room spins.
What?
Another 90 degrees, this time upwards. Svitlangi, Kapernicus, you now see an opening to the south. Xavril and Irimae, you are trapped.
It appears our friends have done something right after all.
Cappy will knock on the ceiling.
Svitlangi will actually just back out of the disc.
Fuck you.
Why wouldn't she?
She would. Agreed.
Yeah, it's too bad. We have the.
I mean, we have no idea that you guys are in any kind of danger.
And oddly enough, Irimae probably would have done the same thing.
Now you notice now a button, clear as day, underneath that body. And that is the mechanism that tripped. And you notice, Kapernicus, you're still there. You notice that when it does spin, your button is lifted. The one that
Ooh, I
you had
see a
stepped
button.
on. Yeah, the one you initially stepped on is now reset.
I will fall. Svitlangi, wait for me.
Making a quick look around and assuming I see no other option, I'll slam the button.
No, your button is already pressed.
It's
Oh, my
already-
button is
it's
pressed. Oh, I
depressed.
accidentally pressed it when I was searching the body. I understand.
Yep.
Way to go, Irimae.
Oh, you know.
Double fuck you.
Yeah, just leading the way here with all my shit points.
15 minutes alone, and you're already at my coattails.
Oh, jeez.
Irimae will let out one good solid hello. See if anyone can hear me now that we're trapped.
Yeah, you guys hear a muffled Irimae voice.
Do we
Press
know the
the button.
words?
Yeah, you could
Press the
barely
button.
make it out, I'd say.
You
there's some
heard an
pretty thick
Irimae.
stone.
Hello.
We seem to be stuck in here now.
What a tricky predicament.
Did you hear that, Drow?
Yeah, she should press the button.
How far away is the button from where we are outside of the tunnel?
It's 10 feet from where
10
you
feet.
are.
Irimae will then, I don't know what at this point. Maybe keep calling.
I'm sure somebody will rescue us.
Oh, is it not working?
Damn bunny.
It's not my fault. You're the one that came in here.
Cappy has his stones. Can he?
I missed the bear.
Can I use one of my old stones, my magic stones,
I forget about those stones. It's been a while.
and try to toss it and hit the button?
Oh boy, I don't know if a magic stone would, do you have mage hand or anything like that?
I was wondering
I
the
do.
same.
More. I think it says mage hand will work.
There you go.
I bet
Just
any-
gave it right to you.
I bet either
Well, I
mage
mean-
hand
It's
or
Remember, I
It's
tried the
cool.
mage hand Rosna
I-
C's sword.
I do remember that.
Yep.
That's why I had asked you.
No.
I think a mage hand
Mage
attempt
hand.
would be better than a stone.
I'm gonna put the stone in the mage hand, mage hand it over, and place the stone on the button. How do you like that?
Start
apples?
over.
I think if he didn't have mage hand, because I kind of thought the same that he had mage hand, but if he didn't, I was wondering if some kind of force damage would work,
Absolutely.
like spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything that can imitate a press,
Yeah.
I think would.
So realizing that they're not coming down, Cappy, extends his hand and like a spectral hand floats out from it, and rummages into his pockets and pulls out one of his stones, and then it floats across the tunnel.
And the duration ends.
Right when it's above the button, though, and the stone drops, and hits the button.
You could have used that hand 15 minutes ago, Drow.
You missed your opportunity.
Wow.
All right.
Give a snake woman a little interest, and can't keep her off you.
All right.
Quite
Copernicus's
contrary.
mage hand presses the button, and again the cylinder spins once more. Irimae and Xavril, you now are facing the southern passage, and you see Svitlangi and Kapernicus.
This is a horrible place.
Hey, you guys forgot this.
Irimae will come
Let's just-
grumbling out.
Cappy reaches his hand in his pocket. You forgot this, and then when he pulls his hand out, he's just flipping him off.
That Drow finger.
nothing
that
bad
keeps
came of
on
you.
giving.
Ijin, you hear Ijin's voice again, Irimae. Well, we should continue. At least we got some loot out of that.
I suppose that you're right. We should try to get on the same page if you're going to be accompanying us from here on out.
Oh, absolutely. I aim to behave.
Yes, I don't believe that you do.
Irimae.
Ijin's already gone. Ijin's already up ahead.
It appears that I now have Ijin. Obalaka has left me. He
How did
succumbed
that
to
happen?
Ijin, and now I have the bunny. Xavril here, our fearless leader, decided to trick me into it. Very, very duplicitous. I'm not amused.
What in the actual fuck, Xavril? You're playing with gods. Too bad Devitas wasn't one of these 9 trickster gods.
I don't understand why we didn't get rid of the monkey.
I have not heard of this deity called Devitas.
He is a great deity. Bring him fruit, he is happy.
She speaks the truth.
I have not known any great deities to be happy.
I can agree with you there, Svitlangi.
It's better that we got rid of Obalaka. This one will be much more fun.
True. I don't like Obalaka. Got rid of her as quick as I could.
Your obsessions with these petty little god wannabes is growing tiresome.
I don't know what your objection is to having new friends, Svitlangi.
Once you've tasted the power.
You guys probably would notice Irimae crawling her way through these corridors like a motherfucker now with the 23 decks.
I know, right?
She's like crawling upside down.
Upside
on the
down.
ceiling,
She looks like a fucking something out of The Exorcist.
right?
Out of an Asian horror movie.
Her mouth open.
Oh, have you seen like the reaction videos for The Exorcist after like it came out? People were like fainting in the movies
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, that
when
was
they were
serious
interviewing.
shit.
It's crazy. It
Back
changed
in
the landscape.
73?
Yeah.
Where do you guys? So where you guys got an open? Let me zoom out.
Oh
a
yeah.
little
What's the deal with this level? We've almost got it covered.
Oh,
Oh no,
we
I guess
still have
we
to do
don't.
the 3 rooms to the left.
A lot of crawl spaces as well.
What a useless crawl space. Irimae's annoyed.
I know. I'm less inclined to want to crawl.
But we did get an eye
We did.
2.
We did get an eye. You're correct.
We got 2 eyes.
from the crawl
Good
space.
observation. We got one eye from the crawl space.
Oh, where did we get the 2
Learn
from?
math, Drow.
from the
You're holding up.
corpse.
Right.
The corpse and the
The dwarf.
dwarf.
So the yellow banner, we're collecting these as well.
What color was the eye? maybe we couldn't see it before, or did you not tell us?
Red crystal's the
told you.
newest.
What was it?
Red crystal.
Red. Okay, sorry. I missed it.
All right, where do we go from here, Xavril?
Do we want to try our luck in the next crawl space?
If these eyes are something that need to be all collected, and perhaps there is one in the other crawl space.
Man, I really like Irimae's new character. New personality.
All right, so
Yeah, all her cautiousness is kind of, now she's kind of frolicky.
And she's listening to me.
She's obeying.
Yes, exactly.
going back through the water room, is there going to be any hassles in there? Do we need to pick up the tridents?
Yeah, the waterfall is still there.
Well, we just proceed through. We can wash through it.
We just need
through
to
as
grab
we
a
did
trident
before.
and walk through.
I'm sure we stacked them all neatly up on the walls.
They're,
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
they're all
yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You put little name tags next to each one.
We're actually color coded.
So we'll scoop those up, go through the waterfalls, and then
gone. Stop at the passageway to...
Crawl.
stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to.
I know that you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all, but I think you're moving.
I didn't know anybody knew the words to that song,
All right, so you guys all stack. You move
especially
through.
not James.
It's one of Meg's favorite bands.
Listen,
Yeah,
my man
right.
says he loves me, never says
Is
he
it a
loves me
band?
not.
Is it a band?
TLC.
Oh, I thought it was Destiny's Child. Let's move. So you guys move. I don't know what it is.
We should make an RPG and have the deities be stupid ass bands like Destiny's Child. And
I'm sorry,
TLC.
did you just say TLC was stupid ass?
Yeah, that's kind of rude.
TLC?
We
if you're
just lost
listening,
30 viewers.
If you're listening, step it up a notch. Fucking show me.
I think there's only 2 left.
Well, there you go. They suck so bad, the others bailed.
All right, so you guys move back down through the waterfall with the tridents, and you stop at that southern crawl space.
I mean, if we
Looking
listened to
into
them,
it.
we wouldn't even be this far in the game. Sorry, go ahead.
You're
You
looking.
have Charlie's permission to go ahead.
You're looking down through the crawl space.
Who's-
This episode is gonna be terrible.
No, it's
It's gonna be
not.
20 minutes long.
All right.
It's going to be 20 minutes.
We'll get through it. Who is to go first this time?
Cowards, I will.
Svitlangi will go second again.
I was hoping he would say that. Kapernicus will take it up. Kapernicus will take the rear.
As expected.
One beer and he wants to take it up the rear.
All right. I see Xavril is leading the charge. Xavril, you're crawling through this. This crawl space is not all too different than the others. You move out about, 40 feet or so, 35 feet or so, and Noodle's down to the south. Bringing the Noodle back in. First time this episode. You look down to the south. You see it opens up into another small chamber. Now, this place looks remarkably dusty. Cobwebs are built up in the corners. I'm assuming, are you stopping right there at that corner, or are you moving?
I'll continue along as soon as everybody, follows in behind.
Yeah,
Is Xavril
Svitlangi
going
is
to be in the
closely
way?
behind.
Xavril.
Xavril.
Okay, yep.
Or K-Way, rather. Is his big head going to be in the way?
Ouch. I do one little sleight of hand on you.
giant
All of a
head.
sudden you start slinging insults.
All right, now it opens up into a small 10 by 10 room. Now this place looks to be forgotten. This tiny room lodged between 2 crawlways. To the south, the crawlway continues. Cobwebs here. Doesn't look like anybody's been here ever.
Ever, huh?
You can't help but get a feeling that this is a room that has just been forgotten.
Are we all standing up in there now?
All right.
Yep, you can stand in this room.
All right.
Kind of crowded.
Cappy will stay in the stay behind.
After looking around the room for any secret passageways or anything, Irimae will start to look down the next tunnel.
All right, give me a roll.
Flipped everything over. 17.
17. You don't notice anything, but you do while you are searching. You can't help but feel that this would be a good place to rest, undisturbed.
I would agree with that.
Does this seem like a good place to take a rest before we proceed forward?
According to the dust in this room, I don't think anyone's traversed it in a long, long time.
And certainly any enemy that would come after us would be bottlenecked. It's a pretty safe area.
If we are ready to take a rest now, otherwise we can come back to the same place.
Cappy's already sitting the bone line.
Here he is.
I am in decent shape to continue forward. There are some.
You got
You
magic
gotta
items to
attune the,
attune and
horn.
all that
Yeah.
shit too.
I do, however, my armor seems to be useless at the moment. I could use a rest to reattune myself to it.
I am not opposed to a rest.
No, Cappy's beat up. He could heal some hit points.
All right.
And we can find out. Can we find out what all these magic items are that we have? Like the mace, the shield. Maybe it's magic. I don't know.
Absolutely, yeah.
Irimae is going to, if I can, identify the horn and attune to my leather mage, or do I have to
Now,
pick
if you
one?
have an identify spell, that's you know what I mean.
How do you
can
get
use
hit
that.
dice back?
Too bad Quincy wasn't here.
You get all your
Long
hit.
rest.
You get half of your hit. You get half of your total hit die back.
Can I-
during a long
And you get
rest.
all your hit points.
You get all your hit points. Yes.
Can I attune an item and identify an item?
So what's Wongo's mace? That's what Cappy's into.
Wongo's. So Cappy is identifying Wongo's mace. After playing with it for a little while, you identified as a mace of terror.
You really like Wongo, don't you?
Well,
Yeah.
the mace Xavril is what.
No, so it's
Allowed
attuning
him to
is one item
have
during
a
a
mace.
short rest.
But
During a
they're
short-
taking a long rest though, so you could attune all your items then.
And then same with identifies during a short rest.
Okay, so they're both short rests.
So I could attune 2 items?
During 1 hour, you can either attune or identify.
All right, I attuned my armor.
All right,
you
short rest
identify the
is
horn too?
downtime of 1 hour.
I can do both, 'cause
and
it's a
long rest
long.
is 8 hours.
Yeah. Long
So-
rest is 8. Short rest is 1 hour, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll attune my Leather of the Mage,
So
which puts my armor class at 21, and I will identify the horn.
technically, for you, Irimae, you could identify, then attune 3 items, and then with the other items,
Okay.
you could get your spells back.
With the other hours.
Right? Because isn't for an elf, it's only a short
4
rest to get
hours.
your spells
It's
back?
4 hours, yes. So yeah, so all my glasses are reattuned, which is my +1 to intelligence, and I also attuned the horn, so that's a new ability, the Wand of Wonder, and my spell slots are back.
So how many magic items do you have attuned? 3?
Yes.
Your robes.
My robes, my Leather of the Mage.
Your robes of the mage.
Yeah, hold on, sorry. My Leather of the Mage is attuned, my glasses are attuned, the horn is attuned. I can no longer attune the ring that gave me the +1 to my AC.
Yeah. But you're still holding onto the ring?
I still have the ring, yes.
Because you can always give it to Xavril.
I was actually going to ask for it, too.
I will take it off and hand it over.
And I will grab it with the same cloth I held the horn in.
All right. Xavril, you pocket it.
I have a question. Can I attune and identify and do all of that during the long rest and also gain my spells back, even though I don't have, like, the elf...
No, because it takes... no, because it takes a full rest to get your spells back, right?
So attuning doesn't count as resting and
technically,
all that?
if he doesn't pull guard at all, then yes, he could attune or identify 1 item.
Yeah, but get her spells back. That's the question.
Yeah, I want
Right.
to refresh my spells. I'm a cleric. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Oh, I
Or
don't know.
is attuning considered
An interruption.
rigorous activity? Is really the discussion, because resting is you can't partake in any rigorous activity. You don't have to necessarily be sleeping.
I mean, we're gonna get these things attuned and figured out, At some point, I'd say we just like speed track the process.
I wouldn't say it's rigorous, probably.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, what would it be? What would be rigorous about it when you think about it?
Yeah, I suppose not. Maybe swinging it about. I don't know. At most. At most. You know what I mean?
That would be awesome to have everybody have to swing their.
Well, if it's a magic
items
sword,
around, right.
that's what I'm
right,
picturing.
right.
If
Like
it's
training.
a magic sword, yeah, you'd like, whoa, okay, that does that. All right, yeah, I don't know.
Right, but then what do you do with like a ring? You know,
A ring is probably just focusing on it, rubbing it certain ways,
but not
like,
strenuous.
right? Unless you could say, well, maybe mentally strenuous.
Well,
I
I'll
don't
tell you
know.
what I want to do, and you let me know if I could do all of it.
I mean,
and
I'm
if
not
I'll-
all too
I'll
concerned
shave
about it.
off. So what I want to do first, I have to know, is my whip something that's attuned?
Yes,
Okay,
that's the lightning one, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
the electricity, and then my bracelet with the curse of the serpent, is that attuned as well?
Yes.
Okay, so I only have one attuned slot. I'm going to attune the skull amulet.
Okay, the skull amulet then. Oh, well, hold on. All right, I'll do that then.
And I want to identify the skull amulet and the staff of the python.
All right, hold on. Before I lose this, Copernicus did the Mace of Terror. He wrote it all down. I posted it to the screen, but
Okay,
but the listeners didn't hear it. This magic weapon has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge to release a wave of terror. Each creature of your choice in a 30-foot radius extending from you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened of you for 1 minute. While it is frightened in this
Nice.
way, a creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash, so it essentially makes things afraid of you. That's pretty powerful. It's got 3 charges. At the end of each of its turn. Oh, okay. And the mace regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
That's
Nice.
pretty
And
fucking
The
powerful.
only other thing Cappy wants to do is look at that shield.
The shield is non-magical.
Ah, fuck this then.
Tosses it into
Okay.
the corner.
As we hear Cappy throw it down the fucking hallway.
Amulet of the Black Skull.
All right, let me. So are we getting to me?
Yep.
Okay. So let me identify before I do any attuning. And I'll identify both the skull amulet and the staff of the python.
All right, the skull amulet. There's a lot to this one.
Ooh, intriguing.
The amulet is carved from obsidian, shaped like a screaming humanoid skull with ruby eyes and emeralds for teeth. It hangs from an iron chain necklace. The amulet itself has 6 charges. Regains 1d6 charges daily at dawn. While wearing the amulet, you can use an action to expend 1 of its charges to transport yourself and anything that you're wearing or carrying to a location within 100 feet of you. The destination you choose doesn't need to be in your line of sight, but it must be familiar to you. This effect isn't subject to the magic restrictions placed on the Tomb of the 9 Gods. I don't know if you're supposed to know that, but it is what it is. Because this place does have... it does
Teleportation limits.
yeah, it fucks with certain magics, especially teleportation. Like if you try to pour out, you're gonna, bad shit might happen. If you aren't undead, you must make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw each time you use the amulet to teleport. On a failed saving throw, the Black Skull cackles as you are
Ew.
transformed in transit. The transformation takes effect as soon as you arrive at the destination, and it is determined randomly by rolling percentile die and consulting the Black Skull transformation table.
Damn.
Yeah, so if you're not undead and you use this power, something bad can happen to you. It does count as a holy symbol, an evil one.
Ooh, dark.
I guess if you attune to the item, you see some of the effects here. So 1 through 20, the symbol of a Sararak is burned into your flesh, a curse that can only be removed
These
with a
permanent
removed curse.
mostly.
Until the curse ends, your hit points can't be restored by magic.
Wow.
By
If you roll a
magic.
21 to 35, you grow larger as if affected by an enlarge or reduced spell, except the effect lasts for 1 hour.
Holy shit! There's like the paralysis.
Yeah. That's nasty.
Awful.
So when
Oh
does
no,
this
it's only
happen?
for 1 minute
As if he uses the Black Skull to
1
teleport.
minute's a long time in battle or something.
in battle.
So
Yes.
you have to roll on this every time you teleport.
But you do
Yep.
teleport, right?
You teleport and you have to fail your DC 16
Yes.
Right. So I probably wouldn't be in battle.
Constitution save.
You know, I would teleport away, and then if I'm paralyzed for a minute, it could be dangerous.
We probably shouldn't even see this. So
Well, he attuned.
I'm
He
attuning.
attuned
to
I'm
it.
assuming if when you attune to a magic item, you know
Some risks.
maybe the
you
risk.
know all the
Right,
shit to it. It's not a curse.
You
Right,
know, the
this
only
is-
one that's actually bad is that last one.
The petrified one, yeah.
Right.
Which he knows all about being petrified.
I don't know. The 1 through 20 is pretty nasty too.
Yeah, he
Serac
was in a
symbol.
very dark, confined
All right,
area.
so
with
So what does
Copernicus.
this mean in terms of how I connected the amulet to the scrying pool? Do I gain any information on that?
Yeah, with the you're free to use the scrying pool without triggering the magical trap
Okay.
while you're attuned to the amulet.
Okay, so then the other thing I wanted to identify was the staff of the serpent, staff
Okay.
of the python.
Staff of the Python now. Okay, yeah, I guess you already. If you're the only one touching it, then.
Wait, you shouldn't be touching it, right?
Well, he already resisted the effect.
okay,
so,
that's
Staff
right.
of the Python. Here we go.
Ooh, what if somebody else touched it though?
Oh, touch it, big boy.
Yeah. Touch it.
Sweet Jesus. I had to adjust my headphones for that one. Staff of the Python. I will read it out loud. You can use an action to speak the staff's command word and throw the staff on the ground within 10 feet of you. The staff becomes a giant constrictor snake.
Nice.
Under your control and acts
Perfect.
on its own initiative count. By using a bonus action to speak the command word again, you return the staff to its normal form in a space formerly occupied by the snake. On your turn, you can mentally command the snake as if it if it's within 60 feet of you and you aren't incapacitated. You decide what action the snake takes and where it moves during its next turn, and you can issue it a general command, such as to attack your enemies or guard a location. If the snake is reduced to 0 hit points, it dies and reverts to its staff form. The staff then shatters and it's destroyed. If the snake reverts to the staff form before losing all of its hit points, it regains all of them.
That would have been a good one for Svitlangi.
I think she can still use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can still use
It's
it.
perfect for
Okay.
Svitlangi.
So yeah, what an appropriate weapon.
Yeah, she's gonna keep that.
What
in her
I am actually
possession.
curious about, though,
And
is
that also acts as an arcane focus.
it says that the staff
Not a holy
shatters and
symbol.
is destroyed. Does
Yep.
does that repair spell fix that or no?
I don't
It's a
know.
magic item.
Yeah, I don't know if repair spells repair magic items. Well, that's something we'll have to look up.
Okay, so she can only she only has room to attune one of these things at the moment. And that's all she's going to do. She's going to keep her other 2 attunements, and she's going to hold on to the staff of the python, but she's only going to attune the skull amulet for now.
Okay.
And she's going to swap out one of her spells. as well.
Interesting choice. I'm intrigued by Svitlangi's logic here.
I like to live dangerously.
Svitlangi has a plan.
That Black Skull transformation is way better than that staff.
All right, so you guys rest unmolested. This is the Chamber of Respite, the only place in the tomb where you can rest without me rolling a random encounter.
Bless you.
And it's now 24 hammer.
And it's now 24 hammer. Good call, Kapernicus.
And Xavril is doing a full rest.
Can you believe my birthday was only 6 days ago?
Your real birthday?
Copernicus's birthday.
Copernicus' birthday.
He was using Copernicus's voice.
I know. But for some reason I thought Copernicus' birthday was right around your actual birthday.
It's 18 hammer.
Right. So if Hammer was January.
Yeah.
Now, at some point during your rest, I'm sure one of you at least checked out the crawl space.
Wait, hold on. Has it only been 6 days? Has it only been 6 in-game days since James's real birthday in January? 7 months ago.
yeah, it fucked me all up.
So we've known Svitlangi for like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. Seems a heck of a lot longer than that.
I'm sure it would in the tomb as well.
Especially in little 10 by 10 rooms.
Yeah. Moving on, you have a crawl space to the south.
Now that we are rested, there are some matters I would like to attend to.
They are?
There are.
First, I would like to return to the scrying pool.
Right now,
You're gonna have to wait.
we do need to see this crawl space to the end, do we not?
And what if whatever's at the end of the crawl space slays us?
Well, what if whatever slays us when we're on our way to the scrying pool? That's a moot point, Svitlangi.
What if we just slay you right now? Let's get it over with.
Perhaps we should all have some coffee before we discuss moving forward.
All you weak humanoids are so cranky.
Xavril, do you got the coffee going?
Don't let him talk to you like that, Xavril. He should have the coffee going, not us. When I was in charge, I had a minion making me coffee.
As everybody's talking, Irimae's just gonna start heading down the crawl space.
There she
Alright.
goes.
Irimae moves down.
You guys are cutting in and out.
No, we're not.
It's definitely something going on with my internet.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
You lose internet at the same times every fucking time.
It's the military running their fucking tests.
Well, that's
You gotta
scary.
get out of there, bro.
you gotta get.
What do you think that's doing to your brain?
What?
No wonder why you can't sleep.
If it does that to your internet, dude, what is it doing to your fucking brain cells?
He actually looks afraid right now. Like he's never thought of that
Concerned. That'd be on my mind all the time. Like, dude, if it's enough to
I
knock
used to
out
do
my
that in the
internet.
military, so it's all good.
All right, Irimae, you move through the crawl space. It takes a turn to the west, just 5 feet in, revealing the backside of a massive, rotund demon statue.
What?
Let me
you
read
mean by
this.
demon?
Let me read this. What do you mean by... Let me read this. 2 balconies. Let me open this room up. You need to see this with your own eyes to really get an idea of what's going on here.
I feel like during
As
our
no one
long
else can
rest,
see it.
we would have kind of like crawled down and peeked this. You know, we would have checked this out.
We didn't.
No wonder nobody came.
Oh
through
my
Shit,
here.
dude, this is a big fucking room.
What? This is like when the castle flipped upside down in that Castlevania game from the 90s.
What am I looking at?
Here, let me draw for the sake of things.
Look at all those tables Kapernicus can jump on.
Those aren't tables, sweetheart. Those are vampire bats. That was an Indiana Jones reference. Okay, here we go. 2 balconies face each other over a vast pit. Between the balconies hover 5 wooden platforms, each one a disc 10 feet across. A single torch burns above each balcony. On the east balcony stands a rough-hewn 15-foot-tall statue of a hulking fiend with furrowed wings and clenched fists. Set into the wall on the western balcony is a rusty lever in the up position. So, this demon is on your balcony. Let me lay it out in layman's fucking terms here. You got a massive, long hallway. This thing is about 25 feet wide. Easily 3 times that long. Right? You got these strange... First off, the pit 60 feet easily, 60 feet down. These platforms appear to be just floating in the air. Wooden platforms, wooden discs, 10-foot diameter. Just floating there. Like this weird, ominous fucking bullshit. And you got this demon on this balcony, and on the other end, you can spot, even from this distance, if you've got dark vision, you spot a rusty lever.
Do you see the rusty lever, Irimae?
Svitlangi notices it first.
How? I'm the only one
Does she have
down
dark
here.
vision?
Yes,
We
she
follow
does.
you as you go.
We know you need to be protected.
Irimae will look forward or look behind her and say, should we move forward?
Absolutely. Great idea. I think we should pull that lever as soon as we can. Ijin says to you.
Irimae still looking back to her friends.
You all have been so reckless inviting these things into your minds and into your lives, and you insist upon moving forward directionless. I have direction. I have purpose. If we move to the scrying pool first, we know exactly where we need to be.
Yeah, so anyways, Irimae, you can fly over there, right?
I was thinking that, yes. But will I awaken this thing as I move past it?
What is your obsession with that scrying pool?
Because I could use it to determine where to go.
Plans.
Yeah, you're gonna fly, right? Like a
Yes.
superhero.
So if I fly, if I fly, I do leave you three behind dealing with this beast if I awaken it as I pass.
All right, so a little rundown of what your characters would know in this scenario. These discs can easily be jumped, obviously manipulated. Jumping. The way jumping rules works is with a 10-foot running start, you can jump equal to your strength in feet.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Yeah, my strength is shit, but I can fly, so
What's your
it's cool.
strength?
Oh, well, it's 8.
Then you can jump. You can leap 8 feet.
Exactly.
leap
Which can't if you make the first jump.
So I can leap 12 feet.
I don't need to make it.
Irimae
And also I
fly.
can cast it on others
Guys,
for anyone who
me.
can't make it.
So anybody that can leap 12 feet.
Can anyone not make the jump?
I can
Me.
easily make that jump, but I don't know if Xavril can.
Xavril, can you make that jump?
I cannot make the jump.
And Svitlangi, how about you?
Well, while you guys were all talking about that, I was thinking Svitlangi might use her divine inspiration to cast Cloak of Shadows and kind of disappear.
Oh.
Splitting the party.
Not a team player.
Wow. Miss Quincy.
Could be useful.
I've tried to use reason with you, but all you aggressively laid back assholes. We're going to do this thing that could kill us. We have no idea what it's all about. So.
Oh, we are aggressively laid back.
Plus, she has her own objective and the means to attain it.
Now what do we do? Stick to
Is
the
there a
plan.
way up at the other side?
So there's no question now that we can pass through. And now it is, do we awaken this guardian as we pass through? And if we can safely escape it, I suppose it doesn't matter if we can awaken it.
It's
there
just
a
a statue.
stairway?
It's just a statue.
All right.
It's just a statue. It's not like it's gonna come alive.
Well, on the map, it's all colorful and looks like
I
it
put
might.
that there because without that there, it's just a fucking star.
All right. Well,
This
because
is what the statue looks like.
because Irimae's strength is so low, she will cast Fly on herself, and because Xavril's is as well, she'll do the same to him, and she will.
Well, is there a way up on the other side?
Can you not make it? You said you could make it easily, Copernicus.
Yeah, but I specifically asked for the flying.
And
That's
that,
what the statue looks like zoomed up.
yeah, that looks mean, and I don't want to wake it up.
He doesn't have an axe though. He just has 2 clenched fists. They're clenched.
The axe makes it way more menacing.
Yeah. Instead, he's like, put him up. Put him up.
I went into the hardware store today and was like, I'm looking to buy an axe. It was a weird thing to say. They were like, murdering somebody, huh? I was like, yeah.
Wow,
much.
that's even weirder to say.
I know. They were young.
Oh, okay.
But I rolled with it. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, you have rope and duct tape as well.
Allegedly.
Like, that's way weirder to say. Murdering somebody, are ya?
Yeah. It was like people just.
Is it owned by halflings, the hardware store now?
Aisle 7.
They close
The
at
murder
like
aisle.
fucking 3 in the afternoon. Of course, it's owned by halfling.
2. They closed
time
it.
Oh, they close
On Sunday.
They gotta make the pies, right?
It's time for third lunch. We have to close.
How else are we to make our pies?
Oh, an axe murdering someone today. Oh, third pie's almost out of the oven. You better hurry.
All right, so what do you do? Night's ending.
Irimae's going to cast fly on.
The walls look like they can be climbed as well.
Irimae's
Do they?
They do.
Alright.
gonna cast fly on Xavril if he
you
needs
don't need
it.
to cast
Son
it
of a
on me.
bitch,
No.
I have
even
a way
after
across.
You don't need it?
I have a way across.
Climbing the walls requires a successful DC 15 athletics check.
Copernicus, can you teleport across?
No.
No? Okay. So Irimae will waste a third level spell on Copernicus.
Could if I really wanted to, Xavril, but no.
It's only a 60-foot drop. That's what, 66 if you fall?
Yeah, that would fuck me
Yeah.
up.
It's nothing.
Yeah, for you.
And you're only going to fall... If you have the strength to do it, there's literally no risk involved.
Oh.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? So if you have a 12 or above strength, you can make it across.
That's what I have is
So
12.
Irimae's just
Yeah.
gonna fly herself over.
Okay. Yeah, I figured there would be some kind of roll even with the strength.
No. No.
So I'm just doing backflips, barrel rolls.
You're not No, you're
No.
using the extent of the 10-foot running start that you can get, and you can jump up. They're only at most 12 feet away from each other, so...
So Irimae
Okay.
gets to the other deck and just starts to explore what's around her.
You're on the other balcony?
On the other
Irimae, while the others are hopping across from platform to platform, as you land, Copernicus, onto the platform, it kind of bobs
Not Copernicus,
a bit.
me.
Are you jumping from platform to platform?
Oh, no. Sorry. I apologize.
I'm doing this all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Kapernicus, as you leap to the first platform, when you land, it kind of bobs a bit, as though you get a sensation as though it's floating in water, only it's not. But that's how the movement of it is. But it holds your weight. As you land, you see Irimae fly over your shoulder as she's heading across, and you leap to the next. Xavril, are you following in suit?
No, I can't make it. I'm going to actually jump down to the ground.
Oh, so you're going down on the ground. Okay, it's 60. Okay, it's 60 feet down. So are you going to try to climb down?
No, I'm just jumping down.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you have something that'll prevent the 66 fall damage?
Papa Zottle.
Okay.
I don't take any fall damage.
Ooh.
Okay. Wow. Reveal.
Yeah. Nice.
dude. Is Captain America down the...
Yeah, fucking superhero lands.
You see Xavril just leap down, lands gracefully below.
Before I do, though, I'm casting Pass Without a Trace as a self-buff, so I don't make any sound either.
All right. So you guys are like a team of superheroes going across.
Yeah, we're fucking handling this. Ain't no thing.
Copernicus, you leap to the second, the third, Irimae. You're passing the fourth platform now.
Xavril scurrying below us like cockroaches.
As you guys are
That's
nearing
right.
closer to the other side, you do see another crawl space, even to the western balcony.
What?
Going to the north. Another of these crawl spaces.
Fuck these crawl spaces.
You make it to the western balcony, a torch sconce, a lit torch on the wall is there, revealing in the dancing lights more of that purple sludge. As you get closer, eyes from the sludge open, and that rusty lever is ready to be grabbed. Ijin is rubbing her paws. You just feel her on your shoulder, rubbing her little paws together, anxiously awaiting that lever to be pulled. All right, so where is everybody?
You tell us, man.
I'll tell you this. Irimae makes it over first with flying.
Yeah.
Boom.
Xavril, you're down below still because you jumped down, but now you have to climb up, right?
Right, and I just want to check to see if there's anything down there. Any random corpses, stuff like that. Something that we could be missing.
Yeah, surprisingly, you don't see anything, just a dusty stone pit floor. Now,
All right.
also, this is where everybody's location is by the time Irimae is at the lever.
You're probably going to wait for us all to get there, right? You're not just going to fly over and flip the switch.
Yeah.
Let's pull this thing. What are we waiting for?
No, Irimae will fly over and she's just waiting for everybody.
This isn't driving you crazy? It's a lever. What else is it there for?
I mean, Jin's got a point if I could hear him.
All right, are you still waiting? So, Kapernicus, you make the leap to the final platform. Xavril, are you starting your climb?
Yeah, I'm climbing.
Okay, so it'll take you 2 turns to climb. Irimae.
Irimae's going to hang her head over the railing.
I thought she was going to pull it.
Irimae's going to hang her head over the railing and say, "Don't we want to know what's in the crawl space?" To Xavril, because he's down there.
What level is that on? Because I'm certain that's higher, right?
The crawl space is equivalent to it's equal to the balcony.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
where Xavril was.
Nope.
That's why I was waiting to do anything.
Okay.
So never mind. I'm doing nothing.
Okay, so you're waiting for everybody?
Yep.
All right, you ignore Ijin's enthusiasm. Everybody gets up there. You guys see this rusty lever.
Well, what about
Corkscrew.
Svitlangi?
Svitlangi disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Cappy corkscrews that last jump. It's a sweet, like, 1080.
And
Sticks
Roll an
it.
acrobatics check.
Irimae will look at her.
Acrobatic.
Irimae will look at her friends and say, "It appears we all made it," and hit the lever.
As you pull the lever,
Don't pull it unless it's
Is that a lever,
me
a
giving you
lever,
the
or a
order.
lever?
Is a lever.
a little bit of both, an ominous wind
Oh no.
erupts from the floor below. And as you feel it brush by you, you're overcome with horrific visions. And we'll see you next time on the Natty19 Podcast.
Sure, I'm glad I ain't with y'all.
Well, fuck.